is one called Faithless Sally Brown, which is a good indication of what Thomas Hood in his darkness would write. Now there is something in the first stanza, and it tells of, or rather the second stanza, tells about a press gang. And a press gang was a group of thugs who would come and capture men down by the seashore or on the wharf, and they would press them into servitude aboard a ship, which was about ready to sail, so that the ship would have a full complement. Well, a ship, when it would sail, probably would not return for 2 years. And this is what happened to young Ben. Faithless Sally Brown, a poem by Thomas Hood. Young Ben, he was a nice young man, a carpenter by trade, and he fell in love with Sally Brown, that was a lady's maid. But as they fetched a walk one day, they met a press gang crew, and Sally, she did faint away, whilst Ben he was brought to. The boatswain swore with wicked words, enough to shock a saint, that though she did seem in a fit, 'twas only but a faint. Come, girl, he said, hold up your head. He'll be as good as me, for when your swain is in our boat, a boatswain he will be. Come, girl, said he. So then they made their game of her, and taken off her elf, she roused and found she only was a coming to herself. And is he gone, and is he gone, she cried, and wept outright. Then I will to the waterside, and see him out of sight. A waterman came up to her. Now, young woman, said he, if you weep on so, you will make I water in the sea. Alas, they've taken my beau Ben to sail with old Benbow. And her woe began to run afresh, as if she'd said, gee, woe. Says he, they've only taken him to the tender ship, you see. The tender ship, cried Sally Brown. What a hardship that must be. Oh, would I a mermaid now, for then I'd follow him. But oh, I'm not a fish woman, and so I cannot swim. Alas, I was not born beneath the Virgin and the scales, so I must curse my cruel stars and walk about in Wales. Now Ben had sailed to many a place that's underneath the world, and in 2 years the ship came home, and all her sails were furled. But when he called on Sally Brown to see how she went on, he found she'd got another Ben, whose Christian name was John. Berger. Okay. Oh, Sally Brown, how could you serve me so? I've met with many a breeze before, but never such a blow. The reading on his bacco box, he heaved a bitter sigh, and then began to eye his pipe, and then to pipe his eye. And then he tried to sing All's Well, but could not, though he tried. His head was turned, and so he chewed his pigtail till he died. His death, what happened in his birth, at 40-odd befell, and they went and told the sexton, and the sexton told the bell. That's Thomas Hood.